Hey YouTube, it's ECP, East Coast Prospecting, and I'm going to bring to you this evening a different way to coin roll hunt. I know a lot of us haven't been able to coin roll hunt. Some of us have had difficulties getting coins at the banks. Talked to a couple of my buddies, one good friend of mine that always gets the new W quarters and coin roll hunts them just like I have in the past. Said his bank was only getting 2 boxes a week, so they couldn't give any up. So if you're having that kind of difficulty, I know others are getting coins no problem. Some people are having real challenges. I really have not been able to get by the banks with work and with a lot of the lockdowns to see, but I found a interesting way to search for those W quarters, those 2020s, by simply going to the car washes, taking $10 bills, getting a few rolls of quarters, and I've done that. And you might end up seeing the results should be surprising. Just as I got them, I saw some of the newer 2020s and the 2019s in there. So we're going to coin roll hunt this bag of maybe 25 bucks worth of quarters. I also added all my loose change I had laying around, as well as nickels, dimes, pennies, things that were in the cars laying around. So hey, there's other ways to coin roll hunt besides going to the bank and getting boxes. So hey, in the comments, share with me, how do you coin roll hunt? Do you do it through your change? Do you do some things like hitting these car washes up, or the arcades, other places that'll give you quarters back and change, maybe laundromats, etc.? Other ways to really find the coins for you as you might be traveling or doing some things. But I'm going to check these out, and we'll get right back with you, and we'll go through some, and we'll dump these out. Stay tuned. Okay, we're going to dump these coins out onto the mat. We've got our Silver Seeker mat. Got some of our ECP stickers. Again, I mixed in all kinds of change, but the majority of this is about $25 worth of quarters, mainly from a car wash. And I got some from the McDonald's there right beside the car wash in my change. So that made me start thinking, hey, this area's got some 2020 quarters. Let's see if I can get some from the car wash. So we'll go through these, and we'll get right back with you. So we'll see what we find. Okay, YouTube, I just now went through 40 quarters plus 40 to roll up to put into a tube or a roll. And then along that way, I found 5. You got it, 5 of the 2019-2020 quarters. American Memorial Park, which is a 2019. You can see right there. Found a River of No Return. Again, 2019. And I also found 3. You got it, 3 Lowell 2019s. 1, 2, and 3 in very nice condition, but they're all Philly mint marks. All of them are Phillies, and we'll continue to check, but as I get enough quarters to roll up for an entire roll of $10, I'll check in with you and let you know what we find. Hey, look everybody, Mrs. ECP came upstairs, and Milo wanted to say, what are you doing, Dad? Are you looking for quarters? Are you coin roll hunting? Are you getting ready to go live? Nope, we're just making a video. We're doing a coin roll hunt, Milo, a different way. There he goes, looking for Mrs. ECP. That's who he follows around all day long. Say bye, Milo. We're going to coin roll hunt some more, a different way to coin roll hunt. Okay, we're back. We went through an entire roll. I got another 10 stacks of quarters, 40 quarters to roll up. But look what we found along the way. I found a Lowell 2019. It is a Philly. I found a Warner Pacific, a Guam quarter, and I believe it is a Denver, if I remember correctly. Let's see if I can get a good focus on there. Yep, Denver mint. I've got 3 Samoa National Park, the back quarter. I heard a lady the other day going through the McDonald's drive-thru as a cashier. I'll share a little story with you. She said, did you see the new 2020 Corona bat quarters? I said, excuse me? She said, oh yeah, they put out a Corona bat, a bat quarter for 2020 because of the coronavirus. I said, no ma'am, I actually collect coins, and That is the Samoa National Park quarter for 2020, and that actually came out before the COVID even hit the U.S. So she said, "Oh, I didn't know that." She said, "I thought that was the COVID back quarter." So you guys can share that story. So got 3 of those. They're all fillies. I also got a Weir Farms filly, and this was kind of unusual. 1, 2, 3, 4 for 2020, the new latest greatest quarter that's came out. It's the Salt Lake Bay, I believe. Let's see if I can get a good focus on that. Having trouble getting that. Salt River Bay quarter. So 2020, hadn't seen this yet. U.S. Virgin Islands, Salt River Bay. 4 of those quarters. All fillies, unfortunately. No W quarters yet, but 4 Salt River Bays. 1 of the Weir Farms. This one looks like it's been circulated a bit. And 3 of the back quarters. Yay, it's the COVID quarter. New nickname from the cashier lady at McDonald's. You know that's not the case, but it is the American Samoa National Park 2020 quarter. So stay tuned and we'll go through some more quarters here. We still got quite a bit of change to go through. Okay, we went through another $10 worth of quarters I was able to roll up and stack. And in that I found a Canadian quarter. Check it out. So I can show you the date on that one. Get a good focus. Come on. Focus, Clark. Focus. It's always a challenge sometimes to get the good focus on there. Looks like a 1978. Nope, yep, 1978. There comes the focus. So we got a Canadian quarter. We got another Guam quarter. War in the Pacific. It's a filly. We got another River of No Return 2019. And that is a filly. And we got 2 American Samoa National Park 2020 back quarters, i.e. the COVID quarter, what the lady at McDonald's says. So we'll keep going through some more of this change and we'll see what we get. We're almost at the end game. Stay tuned. Okay, we went through almost 20 more quarters and we've ran out of quarters, so we're going to start getting into checking out the nickels, dimes, and pennies. But we did find one more 2020 American Samoa National Park 2020. It's a filly, and 2 more Lowells. So all together, I'll total these up and get right back with you, let you know what we found in the quarters. Hold up, everybody. I said it. Hold up. Mrs. ECP just grabbed her change in her pocketbook. It had a handful of quarters in it. You got it, probably about 10 or 12. And boy, did she have the 2020 and 2019 quarters. She had 3 Lowell Denvers. These things look mint state. Denver Lowell quarters look like they just came out of the mint press. Also a Denver American Memorial National Park. And a filly, you got it, the Salt River Bay 2020 quarter that just came out. So they're out there, guys and gals. If you can't get them for your banks and boxes, start checking your pocket change. Start going to the laundromat. Start going to the arcade or the car wash. Stick your $10 in there and have some fun coin roll hunting. So I'm going to add that to all we already found. These Lowells, American Memorial Parks, the War in the Pacific, the River of No Return, the Samoas, the Weir Farms, and of course the Salt River Bay. So we'll go through the rest of this change, and I'll let you know if we find anything notable. Stay tuned. Okay, YouTube, just went through all the nickels, and I actually found 1 1952 nickel and 2 of the new 2020. They're both filly nickels also. Going through about, let's see, 30 nickels, and that's what I found. Not too bad. 3 out of 30. 2 2020s, which I guess they're not really anything special besides it's this year's nickel. But I did find a 1952. So we'll go through the pennies and dimes next. Okay, YouTube, we got through the Lincoln cents, or the pennies, First thing I noticed, Mrs. ECP pulled out of her pocketbook when she added me some change. The Cass Scenic Railroad Shea engine, the State Park penny that we ran through. You heard it. We got that novelty penny on our last trip or video. You might have seen us going up to the mountains. We also got a beautiful 2009 Lincoln sitting there reading a book, chopping wood. My favorite 2009, which was great, a 2009D. And little ECP brought me some change. And guess what was in her change? A 1 cent or one, see, how do you read that? Oh, I can't read that. I need to put my glasses on. But guess where it's from? Guess where it's from? Zambia. You got it. Zambia. Let's see if I can get it to focus there. 1983 Zambia. There's a better focus. And it's a Najiwi. Najiwi. A 1 Najiwi. So I guess she had that as a penny or a cent. 1 Najiwi. First time I've ever seen that. It's got the aardvark. And you got it. It is a 1983 Zambia. Thanks, little ECP. Next, we'll go through the dimes. We got a little stack of dimes still to do. We've got our pennies stacked up, ready to roll. Okay, YouTube, we're starting to wind it down. We've gone through the dimes, and would you believe it or not, we went through about, I'd say 35, 40 dimes. Not enough for a roll, but we found two 2020s, a 1966, and I think this must have got into the coins from maybe my collection, but we found a Mercury Dime. Believe this or not, I think Mrs. ECP may have picked it up from the floor one night on an auction or something. Looks like a 1942. Yes, it is Mercury Dime, so I'm glad to have that back in my hot little hands because this thing looks like it's in excellent condition. So I think this one is one of those ones that rolled under the table as we were packaging stuff up or doing a Thursday night auction at 8:30 p.m. And just want to thank everybody for tuning in. If you don't mind, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really helps me in the YouTube engine searches, and I appreciate everything. And check us out on our live streams on Thursday nights. We're giving away some of the new ECP holographic East Coast Prospecting honeybee stickers because we do some honeybee videos too. So thanks so much. Everyone take care. ECP. You heard it. Over and out.